rush of the late 1800s brought a multitude of people to the western United States. One of these was Ed Shefflin, prospector, who in the summer of 1877 was told by soldiers from Camp Huachuca that all he would find out there would be his tombstone. In a way, they were right. Ed Shefflin struck silver. His mine and the thriving Ruckus boom town that grew up around it were to be known as Tombstone. The most eventful period from late 1879 until mid-1882 was marked by the arrival and departure of Wyatt Earp, his friends, and family. By mid to late 1880, the lines were drawn, with the cowboys, or outlaw element, on one side, and the Earps and their supporters on the other. The reasons for friction between the cowboys and the Earps were many. A stage holdup that ended with the killing of the driver, accusations of wrongdoing by each side against the other, flagrant violations of city ordinance by the cowboys, and on October the 26th, 1881, an arrest gone bad that culminated in the most famous face-to-face gunfight in American history, the gunfight at the OK Corral. And now, allow me to introduce the cast of characters who take part in the impending drama. Marshal Fred White. John Behan, Sheriff of Cochise County. William, better known as Curly Bill, Ruckus. Friends on both sides joined in that day. With the cowboys were Billy Claiborne, Frank McClowry, his brother Tom McClowry, the Clantons were represented by young Billy Clanton. And the leader of the Clanton-McClowry faction in Tombstone, Joseph Isaac Clanton, known to all as Ike. Next is John Henry Holliday, better known as Doc, dentist, gambler, friend of the Earps, cold-blooded killer. Mayor of Tombstone and editor of the epitaph, John Clum. And the Earps themselves, Morgan Earp, Town Marshal of Tombstone, Virgil Earp,
Morgan. Bert, seen what? I haven't tried that dealing at the Oxford.
and perhaps the best known of the Earp brothers, Wyatt Earp.
Virgil. Doing well at it.
I've got to go to Tucson for some business for a couple of days. Watch over for Maddie for me. And also watch your face. You took this up and you were back. 2 days, not back.
Return with us now to October 27th, 1880, a year before the gunfight, and witness what was to become the first in a series of events which would lead up to the most famous face-to-face gunfight of all time at the OK Corral. Returning home from Tucson, sees Curly Bill, Ike Clanton, and the rest of their bunch in the saloon and sees that they are all wearing guns. There's Marshal White talking to Wyatt.
I'll watch your backside, Fred, but you are the law.
In this part of Arizona territory, the three things feared most are the strike of the rattler, the sting of the scorpion, and those San Pedro cowboys. Marshal Fred White is dead, the victim of a drunken accident, and Virgil Earp is appointed to fill his position for the balance of the unexpired term. With Virgil Earp as marshal, things will change, and the cowboys know it. Marshal White had no real backing, and the outlaw element did pretty much as they pleased. No, the appointment of Virgil Earp is not popular with the cowboys.
You leave the real law to the real office.
You took care of this cowboy.
Just stay out of my way, Earp. He ain't worth it. Come on, Earp. Deal with him later.
Earp, let him go.
Deal with him later.
Almost a year later, on the night of October 25th, 1881, just hours before the gunfight, Ike Clanton is in town headed toward the Alhambra Saloon.
Hey, Ike. We gotta get the boys together. These Earps are trying to get these ordnance passed. They're trying to take our goods. We gotta get the boys together. Let's get this corrected right away. Come on there, lad. Have a drink. Come on. Come on, ladies.
What are you doing? I heard you been straight last by me and my boys telling the truth. The truth? Ike was a cowboy, never was a cowboy.
We'll talk about it in the morning, Doc. When you're sober. Marshal, I know, but I can't reason with him right now. I'm going to talk to him when he's sober. All right.
OK Corral, a dusty two-bed livery stable perched on the outskirts of the Arizona town of Tombstone. A spot halfway on the way to oblivion, until suddenly, violently, history stepped in and changed its course forever. In less than half a minute on a cold October afternoon, the OK Corral passed into the legend, the myth, the pageant of the Old West. 34 shots were fired on that 26th day of October in 1881. 34 shots which have been recreated and replayed countless times, on film, on stage, and in music. The gunfight at the OK Corral embodies all the drives and passions, the greed, treachery, and violence of the Old West. It's more than a simple flash of savagery. It is a vivid reminder of that which the West once was. A time and place where justice was swift and terrible, and each man was only as mighty as the steadiness of his hand and the sureness of his aim. You are about to see this legendary event brought to life once again, just the way it happened over a century ago. The date is October 26, 1881. The place is Tombstone, Arizona territory. Ladies and gentlemen, let me have your attention, please. This is Plum, John Plum, Mayor of Tombstone speaking. Word is sent to me that Ike Clanton is in the city of Tombstone, brandishing a Winchester rifle and threatening to kill the Earp brothers or their friends on sight. If you'll recall, it was one of this Clanton bunch that killed our city marshal last year. If you should see this man, do not attempt to discern him yourself, but report his whereabouts immediately to Town Marshal Virgil Hurst.
Me! Ike Clanton! I heard you even look for me!
He's looking for the Earps.
Bring them three grazing brothers of yours with you!
There's Virgil, Brother Morgan.
Stick that quick! Get up!
They've disarmed Ike Clanton. Here comes Wyatt.
First! Four! What are you going to do with him? He's under arrest! Get Sergeant Fire! Hey, hold it down!
Looks bad. Real bad. Clanton's got friends in Tombstone, and they won't stand for much of this. Tom McLowry.
Yeah,
He's calling out to Wyatt.
I saw what you just did there, Ike.
What do you want?
You're not going to treat the rest of us like that.
Go back to the bunkhouse and cool off.
Well, I'll do that. And I'll bring the boys back here, and we will put you in the ground.
Oh,
You hear me?
are you healed?
This won't
No,
be
I'm
any
not
problem. Wyatt Earp's handled the likes of his kind before. And it's done. Pistol whip him and leave him lying in the street as a harsh warning to others. It's 2 o'clock. Tombstone, Arizona is quiet today. It's cold. Cold and a little windy. There's a fight building. Fight's been building for weeks. Last night, Doc Holliday told Ike Clanton he'd kill him. Well, today they'll get to the killing. Virgil arrested Ike about 2 hours ago. But Ike paid his fine and out of jail.
Summer's up! You get out of here! He's causing up trouble already!
Who's there? Sheriff Stevens talking to Frank McLaury on Fremont Street. And there's his brother Tom McLaury, William Claiborne, Billy Clanton, and there he is. Ike Clanton himself makes 5. 5, and it looks like they're armed. They're waiting, just waiting for some sign of the Earps, and no one comes. Maybe the Earp party won't show at all. Clanton's got friends in town, but the Earps got that citizens committee backing them. Tombstone split, cut in half, and there they are. It's them, all right. There's Virgil Earp, the marshal. No missing the shotgun he's carrying. Wyatt on the right. Brother Morgan on the left. There's going to be trouble in Tombstone today.
Well, not take any
Doc Holliday.
boys now, Coach.
What's Doc Holliday up
We're going
to?
down there to do our job.
Doc, what are you doing here?
I was here in the beginning. I'll be here in the end for you boys.
Give him the shotgun. Give him the cane. Keep it outside.
Sheriff Bean, he's going to talk to the marshal.
There's no reason to go down there and disarm the boys.
We're continuing to bring guns and threatening their lives.
Look, I'm still the county sheriff here. I'm not going to allow any trouble here today.
That's right, you're the sheriff. This is a town matter, John. You can just stay out of my way.
I mean, if boys don't go down there, you get yourselves killed.
30 feet. 20 feet. My God, how far are they going to go? 10 feet.
Help Virgil! Morgan!
Didn't have to end this way.
Frank.
Commander Gunmore. Easy!
What?
It's 25 seconds to 30 minutes.
Oh, you're
past
gonna
the
see
hour
me
of
once
2.
you up and
On a
John.
cold October afternoon in Tombstone,
I will be
Arizona,
arrested, but not on
3
the
men are
stand,
wounded
not by
and 3
you!
dying. And Ike Clanton has run from a fight he wanted for so long. And you've seen it. You've seen the gunfight at the OK Corral as it actually happened. October 26, 1881, Tombstone, Arizona territory. And the Arizona Gunfighters have taken you there.
Okay, all you evil guys can get up now. As close as we possibly can, that's the way it happens.